सो वेलकम एक बार फिर से आप सभी का हमारे चैनल पर एंड टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस सम MCQ क्वेश्चंस अबाउट जॉन डन. So let's talk about John Donne. John Donne was a metaphysical poet. The term metaphysical was used to describe their works by the 18th century critic Samuel Johnson, and it was as a derogatory mark to John Donne. Thing to know that the metaphysics word is coined by William Drummond, not by Samuel Johnson. Metaphysical and metaphysics was two different things. So metaphysics word was coined by William Drummond, and metaphysical, the term was used by Samuel Johnson. And the word metaphysics was first time used by John Dryden. So let's know something quizzes, some MCQs about John Donne. So unlock your John Donne's poetry, test your knowledge and explore the metaphysical world, master his verse and uncover the secrets of his genius. So let's start. So as we all know, John Donne was very famous for his some poems like To His Mistress Going to Bed, The Valediction, Forbidding Morning, The Flea, The Sun Rising, The Colonization, Death's Duel. So let's start some quizzes about John Donne. What was John Donne's profession? Option A, poet and priest. Option B, playwright and actor. Option C, novelist and essayist. Option D, historian and biographer. So take the correct answer. So as we all know, John Donne was a poet and a priest. So correct answer is option A. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is a famous work by John Donne? Option A, The Canterbury Tales. Option B, The Faerie Queene. Option C, The Sun Rising. Option D, The Paradise Lost. So first, The Canterbury Tales, we all know who wrote this. Geoffrey Chaucer. The second, Faerie Queene, is by Spenser. And C, The Sun Rising, was by John Donne. The D, Paradise Lost, was by John Milton. So the correct option is option C, The Sun Rising. Next question. What is the John Donne's metaphysical style characterized by? Did he use simple language and traditional forms, complex imagery and logical arguments, emotional intensity and personal reflection? Option D, satire and social commentary. What did he use most? So the correct answer is option B, complex imagery and logical arguments. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is a theme in John Donne's poetry? So John Donne की poetry में कौन सी theme होती है? Option A, love and relationships, nature and the seasons, death and morality. Option D, all of the above. So we all study his poems and we know that the option D is the correct answer. So the correct answer is all of the above. So जैसा कि आप सभी इस वीडियो को देख रहे होंगे, so एक चीज़ आप ध्यान रखिएगा कि आप क्वेश्चंस देख रहे हो, सारे क्वेश्चंस किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. जॉन डन एक ऐसे राइटर हैं जिन्हें मेटाफिजिकल पोएट्स में सबसे ज़्यादा पूछा जाता है. सो जॉन डन के जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, आप सभी क्वेश्चंस को नोट डाउन कर लीजिए अगर आपको उन क्वेश्चंस को रिमेंबर रखना है तो. सो लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. What is the name of John Donne's collection of poems published in 1633? अगर आप सभी को आंसर पता है तो आप सभी तुरंत करेक्ट आंसर पर पहुंच जाएंगे. अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो प्लीज़ पेन उठाइए, नोटबुक उठाइए, क्वेश्चंस को नोट करिए विद द आंसर. एंड दिस इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन एंड आल्सो आस्क्ड इन सम एग्जाम्स. सो द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज सॉन्ग्स एंड सॉनेट्स, द टेम्पल, द एक्सटेसी, Death's Duel. So the correct answer is option A, song and sonnets. So it is a collection of poems which was published in 1633. Next question. Which poem by John Donne was published in 1593 and is known for its witty and ironic tone? The option A is The Sun Rising, Flee, The Good Morrow, The Ecstasy. So the correct answer is option B, Flee. The Flea. The Flea is a poem which is known for its witty and ironic tone, which was published in 1593. All the dates with its poems chronologically. So please remember all these things. Move to the next question. Which poem published in 1601 is a metaphysical meditation on the nature of love and the universe? Option A, The Sun Rising. Option B, Good Morrow. Option C, The Ecstasy. Option D, The Valediction Forwarding Morning. So the correct option is option C, The Ecstasy. In 1609, the Donne published a poem that begins with the line, She is all states and all princes. What is the title of this poem? Option A, The Sun Rising. Option B, The Good Morrow. Option C, The Indifferent. And option D, The Canonization. So this lines has been taken from the canonization, and I have one more lines which was very important, which is very important. So remember, and which is showing on your screen, and note it down, that call her one, me another fly. We are tapers too, and all, and at our own cost die. And we in us find the eagle and the dove. The phoenix riddle hath more wit. By us, we two being one, are it. So these lines are very important from the canonization by John Donne. So let's move to the next question. Which poem published in 1633 is a meditation on the nature of death and after death? So option A, Death Be Not Proud. Option B, The Valediction Forwarding Morning. Option C, The Ecstasy. And option D, The Sun Rising. Which is the correct answer? So the correct answer is Death Be Not Proud. So let's move to the next question. Which poem by John Donne contains the line, No man is an island entire of itself? Option A, Meditation. Option B, The Sun Rising. Option C, The Flea. And option D, The Valediction Forbidding Morning. So the correct answer is meditation. Move to the next question. Which poem contains the line, Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful? Option A, Death be not proud. And option B, A Valediction Forbidding Morning. Option C, Ecstasy. And option D, The Sunrise. I think we have discussed it before. So option A is the correct answer, Death Be Not Proud. Next question. Which poem contains the line, The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page? Option A, Good Morrow. Option B, The Sun Rising. Option C, The Ecstasy. And option D, The New Atlantics. So I think none of the above are true. None of the above. This line is often attributed to the Donne, but it is not found in the poems. ये लाइन डन को एट्रीब्यूट की गई है, but उनके पोएम्स में ये कहीं भी नहीं है. So let's move to the next question. Which poem features the line, Battle my heart, 3% God? Option A, Holy Sonnet. Option B, The Ecstasy. Option C, The Sun Rising. And option D, The Flea. So the correct answer is option A, Holy Sonnet. Next. मैच द पोएट विद देयर फेमस वर्क्स, इन पोएट्स को उनके फेमस वर्क के साथ हमें मैच करना है. जॉन डन, जेन ऑस्टन, जो जेफरी चॉसर एंड अलेक्जेंडर पॉप. सो हम सभी ने पहले भी डिस्कस कर लिया है कि जेफरी चॉसर कैंटरबरी टेल्स, जेफरी चॉसर का एक फेमस वर्क है कैंटरबरी टेल्स, ही वॉज नोन फॉर दिस. एंड जेन ऑस्टन प्राइड एंड प्रेजुडिस, ये भी हमको पता है. अलेक्जेंडर पॉप रेप ऑफ द लॉक. एंड बचा फर्स्ट जॉन डन द सनराइजिंग, जो हम पहले से ही डिस्कस करते हुए आ रहे हैं. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज, ये आपके स्क्रीन पर है, आप नोट कर लीजिए. जॉन डन ने सनराइजिंग लिखा है, जेन ऑस्टन प्राइड एंड प्रेजुडिस, जो जेफरी चॉसर कैंटरबरी टेल्स एंड अलेक्जेंडर पॉप रेप ऑफ द लॉक. मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओह, पोएट नेम, वर्क नेम. सो मैच करिए इसको. विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ, जॉन कीट्स, पीबी शेली, रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग. फोर्थ वाला आई थिंक सबको कंफर्म होगा, रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग, माय लास्ट डचेस. विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ, आई वंडर्ड लोनली एज अ क्लाउड. जॉन कीट्स, टू द नाइटिंगेल. एंड पीबी शेली, ओzymandias. So see the correct answer, which is matched already. Move to the next question. Poet name and work name. Emily Dickinson, T.S. Eliot, Edgar Allan Poe and Walt Whitman. So Emily Dickinson का वर्क कौन सा है? Because I could not stop for death. Emily Dickinson. एंड एमिली डिकिंसन की रिलेटेड जितनी भी पोएम्स होती हैं, अक्सर उनकी जितनी भी पोएम्स होती हैं सारी की सारी डेथ से रिलेटेड होती हैं, काफ़ी डीप होती हैं डेथ को लेकर. ऑप्शन डी, टी.एस. इलियट, द लव सॉन्ग ऑफ जे. अल्फ्रेड प्रूफॉक. ऑप्शन 4, एडगर एलन पो, हु हैड रिटन द रेवन. ऑप्शन 4, वॉल्ट व्हिटमैन, हु रोट द लीव्स ऑफ द ग्रास. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑन योर स्क्रीन. Note it down. Next question. Which critic describes the metaphysical poets as a group of writers who, in their pursuit of learning and their love of wit, went beyond the bounds of the conventional poetry? Option A, T.S. Eliot. Option B, Samuel Johnson. Option C, William Wordsworth. And option D, Clint Brooks. Which critic describes the metaphysical poets as a group of the writers? So the correct answer is answer A, T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot describes the metaphysical poets as a group of writers who, in their pursuits of learning and their love of wit, went beyond the bounds of the conventional poetry. Move to the next question. Use of imagery, a passion for learning, and a deep sense of intellectual curiosity. So the first option is the Cambridge Companion to the Metaphysical Poetry. Second, the Oxford Handbook of Metaphysical Poetry. And option C, the Northern Anthology of English Literature. Option D, the Penguin Book of Metaphysical Verse. So the correct answer is the Cambridge Companion of the Metaphysical Poets. So the next question is, which metaphysical poet wrote to his co-mistress? So we all know, but let's take the correct answer. The option A is Andrew Morville. Option B is John Donne. Option C is George Herbert. And option D is Henry Wiggen. So we know to his co-mistress was written by Andrew Morville. And this poem is based on the carpe diem philosophy, where the lover pursues the shy will love to make love as soon death would part them. And one of the famous quotations of this poem, had we but world enough and time, this honest lady were no crime. Stanza first है ये, and the most important lines, one of the most important poets. So move to the next question. Last question and the important question. Which metaphysical poet was a prominent figure in the Cavalier group and wrote poems like The Definition of Love and Mower's Song? Option A, John Donne. Option B, Andrew Morville. Option C, Henry Wiggen. and option D, George Herbert. So the correct answer is answer A, Andrew Morville. Thank you to all of you. Video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video. And जिस भी राइटर की MCQs या PYQs आपको चाहिए, आप कमेंट सेक्शन में मुझे लिख कर दे दीजिएगा और मैं इस पर एक वीडियो ज़रूर बनाऊंगी. थैंक यू.